Secretary of State Ritchie spoke of today is really an exciting one, because what it does is it brings the kind of voter integrity measures using the latest technology to the forefront.
Could you describe briefly what it involves?
Sure. What it says is that, okay, let's say you bring your driver's license into the poll booth, you're asked for, or into your polling location, you're asked to show your ID, you show it, it actually, then the election judge or who's ever sitting behind the table can scan that ID. It would bring up what we have in our database system, which would be from the driver vehicle services, and the person could match the picture on file with the person standing there.
Okay, well, what about people without a state ID?
Okay, so here's good question. Let's say somebody says, well, I don't have that, okay? In this proposal, you would go to a separate line and you would be same-day registration, and you would give all your information, you would show proof of residence just like we would normally have asked you to before, but the addition is we would take your photo. We would take a picture of you that would be loaded into our database so that there could be a trail regarding who that person is, that your identity could be verified in the case of a dispute, and really, I think, would serve as a deterrent to any perceived fraud. You know, if somebody who, first of all, as we know, there's no evidence or research does not support that there is fraud going on in our Minnesota elections. But suppose you were skeptical about that and you still thought that people, you know, were pretending to be somebody that they're not. If you knew that you were going to have to show your proof of where you said you lived and have your picture taken that was going to go to our database system, isn't that a pretty strong deterrent?
Has there been any response from the sponsors?
Well, actually, I think I was in a meeting where Representative Kiffmeyer looked at it. She really likes the proposal. Does that mean now that she isn't going to go forward with her proposal as well? I don't think so. Okay. I think you may see more hearings. I've heard that Senator Vanderveer was asked to do a hearing. I don't know whether or not he's going to. You'll have to ask him.
I take it you're in favor of this sort of thing.
I like this approach.
Do you have an idea of the cost of it?
Yeah, actually, probably to implement this statewide would be somewhere between $5 and $10 million, which there are a couple different ways we could find the funding for that.
And what's the cost estimate for the proposed photo ID?
I don't know. Again, I haven't been in the hearings yet.